Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. And as you can see, today we're doing Divinity Original Sin 2. I am very early. It is only 11 minutes past 10 in the morning. There is a reason for that. I was going to stream about half 11, 12ish, but unfortunately I've had a phone call and my sister's going to be coming round to see me, so I need to get the stream done so I don't interrupt it, which would make it a bit of a pain, wouldn't it? And so, where were we? Oh, at the end of last episode we had come to the ship, I do believe. Yes, we haven't even looted anything here yet, so we had just arrived. That would appear to be the case. Right, so the first thing we need to do is start looting some bodies. Just let me check something before we start. Lucky Charm 1. Alright, okay. Not the best, is it? But what the hell?
Claude. So close to escaping.
Loot the Geist. Sudden Diary. Let's have a read of that, shall we? Today's my momentous one. So momentous, in fact, that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance, so that one day, should I have a family, my children and their children may know my small involvement in these momentous times. So to begin, today the Divine Lady Dallis Hammer, of the Order, arrived on board. She swept by in all her momentous gloriousness, and I fancy that as she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. A hammer smiled at me. Possibly. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principle of fortitude. Okay, is that a password then? Which is of course an important part of both of ethos and the order of maritime construction. The door seemed suitably inspired and opened for her. She glided. She glided inside, and I've not seen her since. Momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship is to sea actions. The evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we have to destroy their ship and perhaps them too. Tomorrow I shall recount the story of our glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Yeah, fortitude is the fortitude shall open the door, so it's a password for something. So that's something we need to remember. Oh, Lady of War. Yeah, we'll take it. Escape. Godwoken. That's close, that's close, that's close. Lady of War. Yeah, there we go. I've learnt the password for the master cabin is fortitude. Let's go up here. Right, before we go up to the front, let's clear all this away, shall we? One there.
I remember this.
Whoa!
One. His name was Kerbin. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Go, what have we got here then? Lots of stuff. Let's take all that a minute, have a quick look. What are we using? What's that? 14 to 15, that's a dagger. We need a new sword. Gross leather shirt, that's what's going to be for selling when we get our group back. Our group all departed when we landed on the ship, so we cup of tea, effects unknown, consume. Rallying cry, summon you already know this skill, that's for selling then. Alright, okay. Auto sort that. $47 magic, 8 physical, intelligence 12, we'll keep that. Yes, that's going to be the archer's armour. Ooh, okay, Earth Essence. Can you fire that? Well, bugger me, yes you can. Mattis. Oh. Trap disarm, yes, we'll have that. Malady. Who are you?
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Note the number of bodies littering the deck. Ask how many we lost in the battle.
Too many.
Okay.
One too few, actually.
Excuse me?
Alexander,
Oh.
he's alive.
Tell you saw him fall with your own eyes. What happened?
Apparently you didn't hit hard enough.
Sounds fair enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
That's what they plan to do with Alexander.
Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice.
Say you better get a move on before the odd realise he's still at large.
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Elf frown. Does that mean this is a livewood ship?
Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
We'll use the elf again. Ask if an elf might be able to speak with the spirit within the ship.
Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did.
Oh, she's part elf, is she?
But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let that happen.
No, we won't.
Yes, yes, and all that.
I like Malady. She's very nice. Ask if they have any leads or how to gain control of the
The
ship.
Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
I wonder what she is, Malady. Hello, Edwin. How are you today, mate? Say you'll do your best.
It's your best that'll save us all.
Okay. Lady of War. Right, we need to search it thoroughly, it says. Well, first thing we need to do is come up here, I think. Yeah, hard drive has died, mate. It's died a death. It was not a good day yesterday, and obviously still recovering from the surgery. I don't want to be messing about, really. But yes, it's gone. So I'll have to get hold of a new hard drive.
You made it, Godwoken. Good. Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
Anything to sell? Oh. Soothing cold. Regenerates magic armor for all allies. Have we got any money on us? Oh, we've only got 318 on us. Is that it? Really? Alright, we'll wait till we get all our party back together then. I dare say that Ifan has got all my money, I think. Right, we're done with the Red Prince. No point talking to him. We're not using him this playthrough. Might talk to him afterwards. Jules. Hello, Jules.
It seems you're a born survivor, Sebille. Let's hope we can get this ship moving, so your efforts won't have been in vain.
Alright, you won't have anything you need to do then. I see you were practicing with your streaming yesterday, Edwin. How are you finding OBS?
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest. Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
Since you've been told it's imperative to get the ship sailing, you have to search everywhere.
I know what's at stake, but I have to warn you. This ship is alive and dangerous.
Good grief, Edwin, why do you need all that space? I was quite happy, me, with the 500 SSD that I've got and the 2 terabyte, but obviously I haven't got the 2 terabyte now. That's gone out the window as of yesterday. I'll have to get a new one. That is a lot of storage there, Edwin. Oh, what have we got here? Finesse, strength. Oh, there. Now lose teleport though. Maybe I can get teleport as a skill. I think I might be able to. What's that? 24-8. No, that's not good. Neither is that. Linekeeper 6186. That's better. Don't know if Dosh again. We'll have to wait until we've got the. Oh, you don't use those. All that terabyte that you've got spare, right?
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
Nice.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
You've got 36 hard drives. Good grief, Edwin. Express your condolences about a dead compatriot.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
Ask if she learned anything useful before the figurehead attacked.
Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
So there's no time to spare. If this figurehead is connected to whatever controls the ship, then you have to take a look.
She sighs.
Yes.
I know. Just be careful.
I will. I don't think it can kill me. I'm the lead character. Right, nothing on that. Let's have a look.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
Sebille, you spot a mark on the figurehead. It's a living scar, the same type used to enslave you and your people.
At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Yes, we do tend to accrue things, don't we, Edwin, as we go through the years. Mayor's warning still fresh in your mind. Lay your hand on the figurehead.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry.
Let's remove your hand quickly.
Your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The skin on your hand is already blistering.
Oh, okay, we'll back away from that then for the time being. I don't want to set on
Pray
fire.
that they may find rest.
We discovered a living scar engraved upon the figure at the bow of the Lady of Vengeance. If the ship was built using elven ancestor trees, Dallas could have used a living scar to control it.
Hear my
And perhaps
prayer.
we can too.
Show us the way forward.
Okay, right, well let's head below decks,
Maybe there's
shall we?
something below decks.
Have a look down there. Storage chest. You now have a storage chest on the middle deck of the Lady Vengeance. Use the action menu to send items there for safekeeping. Understood. Oh, is that what you're using now, Edwin? Yeah. So you're using what, a 120 gigabyte SSD for the operating system, a 250 gig SSD for your games, and a 500 gig SSD for games as well. Wow. Okay. And a 1 terabyte drive for your recording and storage. That sounds all right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, all I use normally, I use the 500 gigabyte SSD that I have. I have the operating system on that and a few select games and applications that I use every day that I have on that. Everything else I used to store on the 2 terabyte hard drive. So now I'm just using the SSD at the moment. So I don't have all my games at hand at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Right, well, there's storage chest. Anything we need to put in the storage chest? I suppose we could put that... Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, we don't need that anymore, do we? Band of Brachus. It sets curse. We don't need that anymore.
Where would I hide something important if I was a Magister?
Keys. Well, look at all those keys have disappeared. Ah, right, okay. Use the 250 gigabyte SSD for Steam games. It's good to have it all organised like that, I think, Edwin. That's a good idea. Where did I put the... There it is. Oh, maybe we can do it straight from here, can we? No, we can't. Maybe we'll have to do it from here. No.
This boat's a treasure. Dallas wouldn't know what to do with it.
Right, let's drop all that over there. We're not going to wear this at all. This tyrant stuff is all our gear's better. So we'll... whoops, we can drop all this into there. Anything else we can drop in? We'll need the face ripper for when we get Fane back.
Where would I hide something?
Well, we're not too bad at the moment. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Where's that ring gone? Put that ring in as well. There we go. So all Brachus Rex's stuff is in there now. Right, we've got to speak to here. Exeter. Oh, whoa, what was that I just picked up? What was that? What the hell?
Nothing.
Damn
Damn it.
Didn't expect to do that.
You made it. Good. We'll need all the help we can get. We have to get this ship sailing, or we're done for.
Yeah, it's never nice, is it, mates? I mean, I'm slightly upset that the 2 terabyte hard drive's gone. It had Lost Ark and a couple of really big games. I mean, big games by amount of gigabyte they were. So I won't be re-downloading those again. I don't think I didn't play them too much, but it was It's just going to be too much of a pain to download it all again. And there's not enough room on the SSD to get those on, to be quite honest. I've only got 158 gig free, I think. That's all I've got free on the SSD. Okay, let's end that there. Chest there. Let's go and have a look at that, shall we? Anvil, workbench. Shall we take these?
Boring.
Yeah, it is a bit boring, that.
Nothing. Damn it.
Take that. Dallas's assistant.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Okay, they're silent.
The silent monk leans from one...
Okay. Bottle of beer, bottle of beer, bottle of beer. No, what's this here? Dwarven stew, we'll take that. Whoops. Oh, we'll take those. Nothing there. Garlic. Yeah, we'll take some garlic.
Where would I hide something important?
Storage chest, extra.
Well, lady's a sturdy old tub. Take a lot to sink her.
Take those. Anything hiding away here? No. Who's that? Leia?
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
Okay. Duggan.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
I'll take those. Don't want the pillow, really, do we? Fane. Let's take this first. Yeah, 6 games installed, Edwin. Is that all you got installed at the moment?
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient.
Point out the ship is live wood. It doesn't need the wind to move.
Live wood? You have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht? I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists too.
Oh, we haven't done it.
Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore.
Curious, what does he hope to find at this excavation site?
The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
I don't think we want to start a romance with a skeleton, do we? No, I don't think so. No, I didn't say you have your own business to get on with.
Is that so? Perhaps we could find an arrangement that benefits us both. I need to travel to the Black Pit's oil field near Reaper's Coast, but my attempts at staying under the cover have not gone well to date. Given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use, and I am certainly useful to you. So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your various chores and tasks, while you help me to remain incognito.
Yeah, that could work out well for both of us.
Very well. Let's be off.
Okay, 2,400 XP for that. Wow, okay. Well, he's not got my dosh. Who's got my dosh? It must be Ifan. And what? He's the archer. Right. It's been a few weeks, folks, since I played this, so I wasn't sure what he was. And we're a summoner. A summoner come tank, I think. I do believe we decided it was going to be. Oh, look at that. +1 wit, +1 heritage. That's got lucky charm on it. We need the lucky charm. What about you? Finesse and ranged, and that's stolen, really? Is it? Okay. That's what you're playing at the moment, is it, Edwin, then? Loutro, Warhammer, Drakensang, and CSGO? Yeah, I must admit, I'm going to try and stick to a few less games now, I do believe. I'll definitely be playing this to a finish, Divinity Original Sin 2. We'll be playing this and streaming this quite a lot, I do think. I'll stick with Warhammer Online, because I love Warhammer Online. I'll stick with that. Not sure about the streaming bit though, because as you saw, I do have issues streaming it. It seems to mess with the drivers, the graphics drivers, for some reason. Unless I use shadow play, but then shadow play makes it slightly laggy, so it's catch-22 really. But yeah, we'll continue playing that. I do want to get hold of Dungeons 3 if I can, and start playing that as well. You're ranked 20, are you? Oh, very nice, mate. I'll have to catch up on some of your videos, I think. Right, so shall we put that to? You're not going to use it, so we'll put that to there. Are you? You're not the wits person, are you? Oh, it could be. Yes. Right. Okay. What is your? Thievery. Oh, your lucky charm's at 2, so your lucky charm's better than mine. So I should really use you for looting. If I gave you the lucky charm, nice one, int. All right. Just thinking out loud there, folks, a little bit. Yes, we'll definitely use you for looting then. Do we want rope? I don't think we do we? There's Beast. I'm not using Beast on this playthrough either, so we can ignore him. I might speak to him before we depart the area. No, we need to go down the hatch, I think. Yeah, you're right, Edwin. For an old game, mate, it's probably one of the best games to play. I must admit, I thoroughly enjoy playing it. Sergeant Zrilla, what do you do then?
The sergeant doesn't seem interested in talking to you. She shoots you a disdainful look before turning away, muttering,
"Oh, okay."
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too, as long as there's gold in it for them. So, what'll it be?
We'll take our leave. So we could hire some mercenaries there if we wanted to, which I don't think we'll need to do at the moment.
I've spotted something.
What have you spotted? Oh, what's that? Loose plank. Right. Who's using... Alright, medium strength, put that to you. Give you that as well. Lots of barrels up there as well. Let's check these out. Yeah, today's not going to be a long stream, folks. We'll let you know that straight away. It's probably going to be about an hour, so we've probably got about 30 minutes left or something like that. I'm not able to sit here for much longer than that. Oh, you're in Troll Country. Very nice, mate. I'll check these other barrels. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, the reason is I'm having a visitor today. My sister's coming, so I'm not sure what time she's going to come. It's probably going to be about lunchtime, so I would be streaming normally. So I'll start the stream early to prevent that getting interrupted. Oh, small venom room, that's okay. Toy barrel. Why would you want a toy barrel? And what does it weigh? Yeah, the public quests are great, Edwin, as long as you can get somebody to be there with you. You know, if you've got other people doing them, that is great. It's no fun when you're doing them on your own, though, I've found. I don't know what that is. Lucky find. Inkpot, I can go to you.
Lady Vengeance.
Alright, what's going on here then?
Can't you say anything else? Bloody magisters.
Oh, Lucy. Hello, Lucy.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Oh, prefer to talk to your
We've got quite the task on
character.
our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
I tell you don't know what this chapter will hold, but you hope she'll join you in finding
The
out.
old band back together again, I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
I tell you, see a nice young lady in need of a nice long bath.
Seriously? Look at me.
Sugar!
I look like lukewarm death. This isn't a joke anymore. You see that, don't you?
Damn it, should have said before I did that, shouldn't
Your
I?
god wants me dead. My god? Devil? Who knows? It wants me. It's getting stronger and I need to outpace it. I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
Tell her she isn't a risk to you, she's a companion and a friend.
You don't get it.
Oh, for
I'm
God's
dangerous.
sake!
You have to pay attention. You have to be willing to hurt me if I'm hurting you or someone else. Can you do that? Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal?
Yes, a deal.
All right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
Damn it! Lost 4 points with her there. Somebody please remind me to save it before I speak to these people. Then I can reload. Right, let's have a quick look here. What have we got? Losa, what's she got? Well, she got that she can learn.
Being behind bars suits you.
Let's learn that. Get rid of that. Staff of Magus, that can go there. Shocking Touch, Dazing Bolt. Oh, it's a source skill. Alright, well you can go over there then. A teleportation. Wonder if, well, let's learn that on you. Alright, teleportation, let's put you there. Hi Nico. No, not yet, mate. This is the first stream since I've come back from surgery. So hopefully I'll do something this week about the Warhammer add-ons and installation. I'll have a look for you if you want me to. But yeah, this is the first time I've streamed since I've had surgery. So no, I haven't done anything, mate. What was it you wanted to know, Nico, while you're here?
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. Enough!
Yes, Edwin. You lose... if you lose too many points with these characters, they will leave your group, and they will leave and not come back. So yeah, I really do need to start saving it before I speak to them, because losing points is not a good thing. It could work against me in the later game. I don't use Curse for the Warhammer add-ons, to be honest, Nico.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
Most of the well, in fact, all the add-ons that I use, I downloaded either from what was it called? It was the there's a link on the Warhammer Return of Reckoning website there, and there's a link to the add-ons which I went on there and downloaded, and a couple I actually searched for on Google and found them. I will go through them for you when I stream it. What day are we on? We're on Tuesday. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stream Warhammer Online tomorrow, and we'll have a look at some of the add-ons there if you like. I think the majority of the add-ons actually come with the download of Warhammer. But there are a couple that you might need to search for. I think Nerf Buttons was one of those that you had to search for. But I don't use Curse or any kind of add-on installation for Warhammer.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
Yes, it will, Nico. Yes, it will. Definitely. You can normally find that what I stream today will be on the YouTube channel as a video tomorrow. So, yeah, the latest you'll see it will be the day after.
Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
It is pretty simple to do these add-ons, so it shouldn't be a problem showing them to you tomorrow. Constance, have a quick word. Oh, wrong person.
Her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She's...
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
No, that she seems to be in some pain while she ended during the taking of the ship.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price.
Tell her to open the gate. You want to find out if the prisoners know anything about the ship. Get the ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
So you have to try on demand that she unlock the cage.
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
Okie dokie. Right, let's put a little save in there. No, it should be back to normal again tomorrow, Edwin. I'm thinking be about 11:30, 12 o'clock, probably nearer to 12 o'clock midday tomorrow. The other reason that we're early today is that I'm expecting a visitor, so I didn't want to start streaming and then have to stop streaming when my sister arrives, so that's why I've streamed a bit earlier today, just so we could do it, basically.
Like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Yeah, I can understand that, Nico. Yeah, I'm lucky. I played Warhammer when it was live years and years ago, so I had a rough understanding of what did what and what went where. So I had the advantage.
Find something useful.
I think there's only certain add-ons that I use.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
That are worth using. I mean, from a personal point of view, then Nerf Buttons is a must for me because I'm left-handed in the way I play. Realm Status, that's another one that I use on a daily basis when I play Warhammer.
Keep an eye on the red.
A lot of the others are just quality of life stuff, like the map monster and stuff like that. But I'll have a look through tomorrow and you can ask me any questions that you want. And if I can answer them, I will, by all means. Right, let's carry on with this then. Pardon me. Right, who are you?
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp... She notices you observe...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine...
let's take your leave and let's talk to you with the right person, shall we? We have one persuasion. Let's just see if that works.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
Elf? That's not very nice, is it? Not that she must be shocked to find herself tending to the divine himself.
Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
She's not going to answer me, is she? Tell her that you're no seeker, but they're always grateful to those who help them. If she knows how to get this ship moving, they might look more kindly on her.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Diplomatically raise your hands and say, she doesn't have to tell you anything, just has to listen.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
What's our best stats? Strength? Int? Both, really. Alright, throw a little save in. Strength. Damn it. Let's try the other options. Let's try intelligence. Success!
There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then?
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
Okay, Lady of War updated. That's gone, that's gone,
You
that's
spoke,
gone.
didn't you? Ha!
We spoke to the Magister survivor named Ranley, locked in Lady Vengeance break. She told us that Dallas seemed to control the ship by singing to it.
Too late for that now,
Secret
Red.
controlling the
bell
lady.
Can't be unrung. You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew you would eventually.
Right, okay, let's shut those doors, shall we? Keep the prisoners in. Right, let's have a quick look here. I'll tell you what, we need to find Ifan first, before we go do that. Where are you, Ifan? We'll come back down here in a second, I think. Where's the steps? Oh, there they are. I'm hardly the master of Warhammer, Edwin. I just fumble my way through these things. Right, Ifan, where are you? There you are. Hello, Ifan.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... from the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work.
I agree, it's time to get the party back together.
Ready? We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
Alright, that was easy. Now, are you the one that's got all my money, Ifan? Yes, you are. Look at that. And you are my main barterer, if I remember correctly. Yes, right, so we need to... anything we want to sell needs to go to you. I'm not going to sell that. We'll hang on to that for the moment. $18.29 finesse. Nice for selling that. That's a bit bobbinsy into it, and that. And that. And that. Yes, that can go there, that can go there. You can have your head back. Which would be you, I think. Which 15, 12, 10, 13, yes. Mark all that for selling. Might as well get rid of that as well. Right, let's also sort that. Throw in a little save. Done all that. Right downstairs again.
Ladies are sturdy old tub. Take a lot to sink at.
Do we need to talk to Beast? No, I don't think so. We're not going to use him at all. Oh, missed a chest. We need to do that with Fane. Dirty socks. I really don't think we need those, do we? I don't think so. Somehow.
I'm not finding it.
Right, head back down there. Want to have a quick look at these stats while we're on. What today, Edwin? Right, let's have a quick look what we can do here. Right, I don't want to do that. We want attributes. I think they're all okay. 1670, yeah, that's fine. Abilities. Summoning. We need warfare. Do we need pyrokinetic or no? We need persuasion, definitely. Yeah, we need those. Okay, let's accept those a minute. Yeah, we do need pyrokinetic, so we'll have to keep those skills. Peace of mind is nice to have and keep. What we're doing with you? Yes, I do, Edwin. Yes. I use one screen, one monitor for the game, and I use one monitor for the OBS, the chat, the stream info from YouTube, and that's it basically. That's why you'll see me looking across when I'm checking out the chat. What have we got you doing? Necromancy, and oh, you've got peace of mind as well. Well, that needs to be moved. That needs to be moved. Put that by there. I have poison stuff for you. That's good. Requires dagger. We don't need that one because I'm not using daggers. Yeah, I'm not sure how easy it would be, if at all, if I did this with just one monitor. I don't think I could do it. I think I did try it back in the day, ages ago, and it was very, very difficult. I think I tried to use a tablet so I could keep an eye on the chat, because it just wasn't easy to integrate it. Alright, how are your skills while we're here? Ranged. Huntsman. Scoundrel. That's all right. Bartering, lucky charm, yes.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you.
Thievery, yes. Lore Master. Ah, right, so we can get rid of Lore Master on you. Unless that comes from items.
Allies for hire.
Let's have a quick look. Yes, we don't need Lore Master, so we can get rid of that one. Yeah, that's the problem if you only got one monitor, mate. That's really why you need to, either a second monitor, or you'd have to use a tablet or your phone or something to have the chat on. I don't think there's any point streaming if you can't see the chat. The whole point is to talk to people, I think. Right, we've got a point to use there, so what can we use it for? Let's put it in. Oh, why can't I put it in summoning? Damn it. Well, let's put it into there then. Into telekinesis. Ooh, no. Minus persuasion. Yes, 2 persuasion, that's better. Okay. Right, let's go and see if we can find our way into this place.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Let's use Scholar. The old text exposed at doors like these. Disputostiums. They were called, okay. Place your palm against the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A 6-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
State the password, Fortitude.
The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
Okay, it looks like we need something else. Okay, Edwin. Okay, with entrance guard by 2 speaking doors, we must get past him somehow. Okay, what have I missed then? Let's have a look. Right, switch to there.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Let's go and talk to Dallas. Dallas? Alexander, I mean.
Hope you find something useful.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine.
Point out that she's alone, unarmed, and there's a ship full of seekers up through her overboard. I'm glad you listened to that.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Okay.
If Anne grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers. Answers I can only get from him.
Stand aside and let Ifan approach Alexander.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes, violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face. As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away.
Okay, well, let's have a try this
Alexander
ourselves.
lies supine on a bare wire cot.
Look.
Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Look closely at his simple regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Is it really? Is it from Diablo 3? Which one? The narrator? Or Ifan?
The gem sits heavily in your pouch. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
I'll take all these there. Lady of War. Okay, right, that could be the trinket, I think. Just move out of the way a minute. Close that.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory
Is
they'll
it
win.
this voice that you want, that you think was Diablo 3, mate? Ifan.
It's good to be on the open seas again.
That sounds like Russell Crowe to me. Yeah, him. What I just did there. It does sound like, that sounds like Russell Crowe to me. It really does.
Yes. But if he's God-woken like us, maybe for now, just maybe, it's good fortune that he's still breathing. The Lone Wolves were tasked with killing God-woken. So if we want to find out who's hunting us, we'll need to track down my old pack to get some answers.
Shrug as long as Ifan could promise you a safe passage.
Ifan snorts with laughter, his eyes twinkling with amusement.
+1, that's alright.
I can promise to have your back every step of the way. Claw's honor. But where Roost's concerned, might want to dial back some of those lofty expectations you're lugging around. He's not friendly to outsiders.
Alright.
He grunts approvingly.
Okay, let's throw that in. Can we take that? Oh, yes we can. Damn it. It's too heavy. Oh. Alright, okay. Let's go back to the door.
The door remains unmarked.
State the password, 42. Oh no, hold the gem you took from Alexander out towards the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
State the password, fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Thank you very much. Right, let's get our looter on. Oh, hang on a minute. Tarquin. Let's get inside Dallas's cabin. We should search it thoroughly. Okay, another save.
Just
oh, look at
one
all
more
that loot.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that you and your companion seized his ship from the Magisters and demand to know who he is.
I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a Magister holdout? That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt.
Point out that prisoners aren't usually held in the master cabin. Why was he here?
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Remark that it sounds like he was kept as her personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
The voice of Tyrael the Black Angel in Diablo 3. Is it, Edwin? I don't know. I don't think I've ever met the Tyrael the Black Angel. I don't think I've got that far. I've not played an awful lot of Diablo 3, so I'm not quite sure I know that. There's a stream coming through okay, folks. It seems to be hitting video output low at the moment. I don't know why.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and half ruined them in the process.
That's exactly what she had him do.
Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur.
Yeah, it seems to be struggling for some reason. I don't know why. Very strange. Enchanted dead cat say that sounds like necromancy.
No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice. Not something to be trifled with, like...
His face abruptly creases into a smile.
But come now. Enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment.
Not nice what to do now that he's free.
How about you tell me something of yourself? I'd like to know just who my valiant rescuers are.
Sebille, say you've been a prisoner and slave twice over. This is the last time you'll have to win back your freedom, you swear it.
I think I can relate to your sentiment, madam. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else.
You spent some time with Dallas. That's what he can tell you about her.
Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance.
Tell him that the ship is immobile. Does he know what might be causing that?
Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think?
You scholars say that you heard the lizards could use certain sort of language in order to exert control of the slaves.
Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
Okay, we'll take our leave on that, I think. Okay, Dallas told, Tarquin told that Dallas may have used an ancient lizard technique to use songs to control slaves. Perhaps this is related to controlling the ships. We also investigate further. And we will do next time, I do believe, folks. It looks like the video output is still low on the stream for some unknown reason. So I think this would be an ideal time to stop the stream. I am feeling a little bit as well at my back at the moment, so this is the first stream back from after surgery, so hopefully we'll start getting a bit better day by day now. I will be back on tomorrow. It will be nearer to midday, and we'll try and get at least an hour in again then and see how we get on after that. I will be streaming Warhammer Online tomorrow. We'll try it anyway. Let's hope we don't get any driver crashes. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Alright Edwin, well, I'm off as well soon now as well, so I will see you tomorrow maybe. Alright, I'll see you soon, and you as well, Nico, if you're still there. I will see you very soon as well. Alright folks, this is All Grey, signing off.